In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the eraser tool in After Effects. We'll walk through a simple, reliable way to set up your workspace and make the eraser larger so it's easier to work with. Start by opening After Effects. Give it a moment to load your workspace. You'll see the project panel, the timeline, and the composition viewer. The project panel is where all your footage, images, and compositions live, and the timeline is where you organize layers and control when things appear. From the project panel, open any composition you want to work in. A composition is essentially a container for your layers and animation. Double-check that it opens in the viewer so you can see what you're working on. If you have multiple comps, pick the one that contains the layer you intend to erase on. Now, in the timeline, select the specific layer you want to erase on. Choosing the correct layer here is important because any brush-based edits apply to the active layer. If you're working with footage, graphics, or a pre-comp, make sure you're selecting exactly where you want the change to happen. This helps prevent edits from ending up on the wrong layer. Next, head up to the top toolbar and click the Eraser tool. The tool icons run along the top of the interface, and the eraser icon sits near the brush and clone stamp tools. Once selected, your cursor will reflect the eraser, and After Effects will be ready to use the paint system for erasing on the chosen layer. Look toward the top right of your workspace for the brush panel. This panel holds the settings that control how your eraser behaves. It's where you adjust things like the size, or diameter, of the eraser, which directly affects how large the erase mark will be on your layer. Click the diameter slider in the brush panel. This is the control that sets the size of the eraser tip. If you hover over the slider, you'll see a numeric value that represents the current size in pixels, which helps you dial in a precise setting. Now drag the diameter slider to the right to make the eraser bigger. As you increase the value, your eraser cursor will grow, giving you a larger area of effect. A bigger eraser is helpful for broad cleanup and fast removal of larger areas, while smaller sizes are better for tight, detailed work. Keep an eye on the viewer to get a sense of scale relative to your composition. And that's it. You've opened your comp, selected the correct layer, chosen the eraser tool, and made the eraser larger using the brush panel. Congratulations!